With the theme, Farming, the Driver for Sustainable Economic Growth, the seminar was aimed at educating the farmers on the latest improved techniques in farming, ways to increase agricultural productivity and promote food sufficiency in the country. Commissioner for Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Fiong commended the farmers for coming together to further contribute to food sufficiency in line with the rice agenda of the state government.
His Excellency has graciously over time given farmers a lot of input support in giving them free improved seedlings, not just seedlings, improved variety of seedlings so that they can get more out of it at harvest.
The leadership of Large Scale Farmers Association and other stakeholders were applauding the state government for agricultural policies and support urged participants to utilize the new skills impacted on them to improve their yield.
Large Scale Farmers Association is an assemblage of like-minded people who are interested in agriculture and who have identified agriculture as a major source of economic development through employment, food creation, and the likes. Therefore, we decided in our association that every year, as many times as we could, we have to share the little knowledge we have with the society.
But when you produce in large scale, the price will go down, and also provide raw materials for industry. So they are a very important sector of the agricultural industry in Akwa Ibom State.
We talk about the rice agenda of this government. That the government policy and principle of going out for that, you have to stand up to see how you can key to this agenda.
Resource persons took turns to educate the farmers on different topics, including ginger cultivation and piggery management. Some farmers, while soliciting for government support through grants, say the training is impactful.
It's to rejig His Excellency's vision under his rice agenda. And you see, agriculture and farming have become a global phenomenon, because no matter what you do, at the end of the day, you have to pay attention to food.
We want to change Akwa Ibom State on the ground of employment, on the ground of grants or money, resources of the state, not only depending on oil, depend also on agriculture.
The seminar featured interactive session during which participants sought for solutions to some of the challenges facing them and presentation of certificates of participation. In Uyo, Vasenya Ekpenyong, NTA News.
Multistream TM Limited, a herbal company notable for the production of effective products, is advancing research in pharmacognosy and natural medicine. To this end, the company has renovated and donated to the Faculty of Pharmacy, University of Uyo, undergraduate and postgraduate laboratories named after Asuko Emmanuel and Yaudo Ndayu, respectively. Oku Ekpenyong reports.
Pharmacognosy is the study of the chemical, physical, and biological properties of natural products and their potential for medicinal and health benefits. Being crucial to drug research and development processes, Multistream TM Limited finds it apt to renovate laboratories in the Faculty of Pharmacy in the University of Uyo. This is, however, marked with the commissioning of the facility by the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Uyo, Professor Yaudo Ndayu.
We commission in the name of God the Father, Amen. Son, Amen. And the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Management will ensure that we bring up an enabling environment to make this place very functional and useful.
For founder and president, Multistream TM Limited, Asuko Emmanuel, the development is a bold contribution to building a body of knowledge while encouraging research. With this contribution to knowledge, Mr. Emmanuel hopes that Nigeria will continue to make strides in pharmacy.
This is our country. No matter the aid we receive, it will not be enough. But we as a people, we must come together with our resources, making sacrifices to build our country.
Academics in the Faculty of Pharmacy are grateful that the facility will improve learning and research.
I know that God will lift up Mr. Asuquo Emmanuel. Not only himself, people who have the type of mind he has will come together and will face whatsoever challenge, and that challenge cannot stand.
Where we get plants and then develop them as drugs and then give them out to the public in terms of capsules, in terms of tablets and the rest, and other medication forms. So it's a dream come true.
Even during when we are having practicals and tech light, this place is always very hot. Even when there is light and the fan is funny, it's always very hot. But see what God has used him to do for us.
Most often we want to carry out substantive researches. The facilities has always been a barrier. So that was the essence of coming in with the public lecture, carrying out an evangelism on the herbal medicine, because it's high time we return back to the roots.
Multistream TM Limited says it will always improve the lives of Nigerians in different spheres. In Uyo, Oku, Ekpayong, NTA News.
We'll pause and take some messages. The news continues after. Stay with us.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regan Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rods, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regan Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Locate us at Regan Stones, Goswell Akpabio Crescent, Shelter Afraid, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Regan Stones, reliable and trusted. Regan Stones, quality beyond imagination.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estate, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806-840-1220 or 0701-661-7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Thank you for still staying tuned. As part of measures taken to ensure a smooth and successful 2025 NUJ Akwa Ibom State Press Week, the Planning Committee pays a courtesy call on the management of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTOU. The aim of the visit is to deliberate, strategize, and plan ahead as regards the week-long event. Uforo Eto has the reports.
Nigerian Union of Journalists is a national unifying body for journalists across the country. The Press Week is usually an atmosphere for journalists to reflect on the journey so far, while advocating for press freedom, professionalism, and protection of the rights of journalists in Nigeria. It has maintained its relevance by engaging in constructive dialogue with governments, media owners, and civil society to ensure a robust and a democratic media space. To this end, the chairman of the Press Week Committee, Mr. Ndanti Eku, while briefing the management of activities lined up for the week, is seeking collaboration with the NTOU to make the event a success.
The union started 87 years ago. That was just barely 1 year after the creation of Akwa Ibom State. And the planning committee, in collaboration with the State Council authority-wise, to celebrate the 37th anniversary of the union. So we had to look at how far we have gone as a union, how we started, and what the experience has been. So in that case, it is very necessary to sit with the old blocks and then ask them how did you start this thing? What was the experience of practice at that 1991?
General Manager NTA Uyo, Mrs. Alice Ugbe, in her response, expresses delight for the visit and maintains that NTA is known for its outstanding services, and also assures the delegation of NTA's commitment by working hand in hand with the committee to ensure a smooth and successful event.
It's good that you have changed the narrative to come and see things for yourself, and so you can now think of the deserving stations, not just that, okay, this station, just now you have to, on the spot assessment of stations that have applied and see if truly they deserve the award they are applying for. There's a lot of professionalism here. If you ask people, I don't just say go and report. We have work ethics here. We work as professionals.
The meeting ended with prayers for NTA and for the union, as well as signing of the visitors register in NTA. In Uyo, Uforo Etu, NTA News.
Beginning from tomorrow, the 2025 NUJ Press Week will kick off. In furtherance of discussions around the Press Week, we are playing host live in the studio to the Chairman Publicity Subcommittee of that event, the NUJ Press Week 2025. I have here with me Comrade Harrison Essien. It's good to have you join us in the studio.
Good to have you, Elidia.
All right, Comrade Harrison. Now, again, journalists will gather in Akwa Ibom State, as our manner is, to celebrate the Press Week. This year, what are we looking at?
Okay, thank you very much. The theme of this year's NUJ Press Week is journalism practice in Akwa Ibom, the turning point.
All right.
We are trying to examine the journalism practice in the last 37 years of NUJ in Akwa Ibom State. And therefore, we have been able to map out activities to celebrate this year's edition of the Press Week. And like you have noted, it begins tomorrow with a Thanksgiving service at All Grace Household Ministry, IBB Avenue, Uyo. The church is close to Ibom Hall. Immediately after the service, we will have a session with veteran journalists. Okay. And that will take place at the NUJ Press Center, Information Drive off IBB Avenue, Uyo. On Monday will be the official opening ceremony. Okay. And that will be performed by His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umoino. The venue of that opening ceremony is at the NUJ Press Center. At that event, we are going to have a veteran journalist, London-based Moffat Ekoriko, as our guest speaker. And then the next day is Tuesday, a day set aside to celebrate ourselves as chapels. It might interest you to know that we have 18 chapels in Akwa Ibom State Council of the NUJ, and therefore we set aside Tuesday as what we call Chapel Day. It is a new innovation that we introduced into this year's edition. Okay. It has never happened before that we have the Chapel Day and artistic competition. So what will happen on Tuesday is the coming together of the 18 chapels in the State Council to examine the theme of this year's celebration, journalism practice in Akwa Ibom State, the turning point. It could be in form of drama, it could be in form of panel discussion, in form of public speaking, any artistic means for you to interpret the theme of the celebration. Okay. And that is on Tuesday at the Press Center. The next day is Wednesday, and that is the media symposium.
All right.
And on that day we will have channels correspondent Sheun Okimbaloye as our guest speaker. And then we also have panelists like veteran broadcaster Michael Bush. We are going to have the likes of Anieke Mefimba, and that event will be chaired by Senator Basi Albert Akpan. Okay. And then on Thursday, we are going to embark on the community outreach. because we are operating in a society of people. So we thought of giving back to the society that produced us, and therefore we come up with a community outreach. And we are going to the police headquarters, the Corps of Manabia, to take our campaign, partnership and collaboration with the Nigerian police. Because it is important to note that today there's no journalist in detention, no journalist has been arrested, as we are celebrating this year's edition of the Press Week. So after the police headquarters at the Corps of Manabia, we will go straight to a technical college, and then we go to your high school. What we are going there to do is to take the campaign of anti-cultism to the school, and then also inspire and motivate the younger generation, especially those that may have interest to venture into journalism practice and broadcasting. And then when we are back by 4 p.m., we are going to have friendly football match between the female journalists and the male journalists. It's going to be a very interesting package that we have. And then on Friday, which is the last, the finale is on Friday, 5th day of December 2025. We are celebrating the 37th anniversary of Akwa Ibom State NUJ. Following the creation of our Akwa Ibom State in 1989, NUJ was created immediately after, and that is why we are 37 while Akwa Ibom is 38 years old. So we are coming together to celebrate ourselves and also to express gratitude to God for His mercies in the last 37 years. And then on that day, we are going to also celebrate outstanding journalists, people who have been able to make a mark in the profession. We have reeled out a lot of professional awards categories: the Reporter of the Year, the Judiciary Reporter of the Year, Legislative Reporter of the Year, Newspaper of the Year, Columnist of the Year.
I know you had to mention the Judiciary Reporter of the Year.
Yes.
That's an award that you've been holding the fort here. All right. Quite an elaborate one there. So it's a full week, a long week of activities. Beyond the fact that journalists will come together and just relax and rewind in preparation for the year ahead, what other impacts does this press week have on them?
Okay. Beginning from tomorrow, the impact is that we are going to God in Thanksgiving. And so we are going to leave our footprints on the church. Okay. Immediately we leave, the world will know that we were in this church, because we are going to also contribute to the development of that church on Sunday tomorrow. More than 800 journalists are going to worship in that church. There's an impact there. And there is going to be a total turnaround in that church, because when a group of professionals come together to express gratitude to God, and then the contribution that we will also make, and then even the publicity on that church is going to be enormous. And then you also take a look at the symposium. We're trying to train ourselves, because we believe in in-house training and self-development. The speakers that we have selected, somebody that was trained in London is coming to talk to us, going to come in to reassess ourselves. What are the achievements that we have made in the last 37 years? What are the challenges? And then what are the prospects? How can we improve upon? And then most importantly, we also going to also at the grand finale, which is on Friday, the award night, we're going to have eminent personalities like the distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, the President of the Nigerian Senate, as our special guest. So the event is going to be impactful, a very week-long event, and I want to assure you that it's going to be very memorable and interesting.
All right, last one before we call it a wrap on this segment. Usually this is like a yearly thing. It happens yearly. So that it does not just become a routine, so that it does not just become a ritual. What message are we putting forth to people there? What important message is the committee passing to not just journalists, but Akwa Ibom people, Nigerians as a whole?
We, the members of the NUJ 2025 Presidential Planning Committee, want to express our profound gratitude to the Chairman of the Union, Comrade Nsibie John, for thinking it very necessary to come up with the theme of this year's celebration, journalism practice in Akwa Ibom State. So, if you take a look at the journalism practice, the turning point, the journalism of yesterday, journalism of today and the one of tomorrow. We are going to come together to reappraise ourselves, then assess, look at areas that we have not been able to do well, and also improve upon. So we want to assure members of the public that journalists in Akwa Ibom State are well equipped and more better positioned to contribute their quota to the development of society. And we want to also express profound gratitude to the state government because for creating a conducive learning environment for the practice of journalism. Especially the few days ago, the governor donated brand new cars to members of the State Working Committee of the Council in appreciation of our contributions. We want to assure members of the public that we are ready to give balanced, objective reports as far as the NUJ is concerned in Akwa Ibom State. And then we also want to assure members of the public that the events that we reel out for this year's edition of the Press Week are all open to members of the public. So you can come up from tomorrow at the All Grace Christian Center at IDB Avenue to the rest of the events that are taking place at the NUJ Press Center. Members of the public are invited. They are free. Come and learn, especially the student of mass communication, student of journalism, and those who are also looking forward to becoming journalists. You are all welcome to this year's edition of the Press Week.
All right, so yeah, that's an open invitation from the chairman of the publicity subcommittee. Everyone is welcome to attend, and it is not just a jamboree. Yes, journalists would wine, dine, and relax on Friday and all of that, but it is not just a jamboree. We are impacting the society, and this is one way to come and learn how we are impacting the society. And like the chairman publicity subcommittee has promised, after NAM, we'll have better, more professional journalists who are changing the society one story at a time. I must sincerely thank you, Comrade Harrison Essien, my own dear colleague. Thank you for joining us on the news tonight, and we wish you success as we commence the Press Week. All right, we'll pause and take some messages. Stay with us, the news comes back in just a moment.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call CBN 0817-665-7060, SAC 0209-462-1168, 0916-772-3240. Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
You dey mind am? Me when I leave my house for Lagos, come go celebrate with her for Dallas. I reach there now, they take me make yeye. They go put me for one yeye corner. Hey, me, I'm a boy. All for no K Globetrotter. Hey, even self the pilot they announced say I dey for the flight now, and you know say one of them say come meet me, tell me say make her come follow them sit down for cockpit, make we fly the plane together. Sure. This na the third time today when Glo don serve me. Oh. So you want make me come up for line now, make you for run go buy your Glo Talk Master.
Free in Glo Talk Master. Talk for 6 minutes and get 6 minutes free. Plus 15 megabytes of data. Free. Dial *606#. 2,000 naira for new customers. 1,000 naira for voice. Plus 1,000 naira for data.
The Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion has condemned the killing of Venerable Edwin Achi, a priest of the Diocese of Kaduna. And on that sad note, we end tonight's bulletin. Thank you for being a part of it. Good night.